The Baco McCarty Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to making dreams come true across South Mississippi.
Because of the generosity of the Baco McCarty Foundation, we now have 30 state-of-the-art computers that allow our students to experience global educational opportunities.
Thank you, Baco McCarty.
Make a difference. Give back to your local community. Learn more about the Baco McCarty Foundation today.
M&M Bank has been a community banking leader on the Gulf Coast since 1932. We've seen the good and the bad, but no matter the circumstances, M&M Bank has endured with you, and we still believe the relationships of our customers, families, friends, and neighbors will continue to be the most important asset of M&M Bank. Visit us today and see why it's better to bank with hometown people that you know.
Hi everyone, this is Todd Pritchard, Executive Director of the Baco McCarty Foundation. We're real pleased you've tuned in to another segment of our show right here on WGUD and Fox 25. Each week we're coming into your living room and talking about what's going on all across South Mississippi, and we want to thank our sponsors that make this possible: Merchants and Marine Bank, Chevron, Cupid Signs, Gulf Sales, and Butch Ostelet, our newest supporter of this show and of the foundation. This week, certainly all the buzz is about the event, the Coast 100, at the IP Casino Resort and Spa, where the foundation was presented a $200,000 check by the IP and Boyd Gaming to help with our causes here all across South Mississippi as they relate to youth education and arts. And of course, we can't thank the IP enough, and we've got a lot of footage of their fine dining establishment 32, where we had approximately 120, 130 individuals that came together, our core supporters, and just had a great evening where we not only received checks from the IP, but also Fred's Superstore, which has become a major supporter of ours. We had some of their corporate vice presidents that came in, and along with Paul Clark, made a $10,000 contribution. We also announced the Deschers, Pat and Greg, who will be the chairs of this year's 2013 Jolly McCarty Memorial. They were introduced by, of course, Erwin Edenson, who was last year's chair. We had some great performances by some local artists, J.T. Anglin, and then had Miss Kimberly Cox, whose last name is Sherlovsky. I learned that last night. Both of them did a fantastic job. The entire evening was a great success, a great testimony by Jeremy Anderson, who has benefited from a scholarship from the foundation. So this show is really just a look back to hear from our supporters, take you to the event, so you can see not only our support, but also that people, step up to the plate and put significant amount of monies that make a difference right here in our local community. So we're going to divide the show up into a couple segments, and we're going to go right to some of those videos and some of the excitement that we just had.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? And thank you, Todd. We're here at a beautiful event with a magnificent, beautiful woman. Her name is Miss Evelyn, and we're here to support the Baco McCarty Foundation tonight. And we're going to let Miss Evelyn tell you a few words about the foundation.
I'm pretty sure most of you already know all about the foundation, but tonight we are thanking our sponsors, our big sponsors that help us keep our foundation going, all the organizations of Jackson County that really need our support, and we just want to thank them. And they have big, generous hearts, warm hearts for where they live and for all the people that live in Jackson County. And so we're grateful they could come out tonight and support our foundation, and we hope they'll continue. So here's to you.
And thank you, Miss Evelyn. And I think a lot of people now know that together we can make a difference.
We can, definitely. We can make a difference. all the people are the foundation. We're not the foundation. They are the foundation. So.
And it's a beautiful foundation for a beautiful woman. And we're here at the IP Casino.
Nella tua fredda stanza guardi le stelle che tremano di amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero inchiuso in me.
Here at the IP Casino for a great cause, and it's a great night with a lot of great people, and we have a beautiful, beautiful lady right here. Her name is Miss Summer, and I tell you, she's glowing like the summer tonight.
Thank you.
No, we want to know how you feel about the foundation.
I am completely involved in this foundation 100%. This is the best children-related foundation possible across the Gulf Coast. Anything they need, Todd's there for them. And I'm in 100% support. It's a wonderful, wonderful foundation.
You heard that, Gulf Coast. It's a wonderful, wonderful donation. And the people love coming out to support this cause because they know together we can make a difference.
Absolutely.
Right here at the IP Casino at 32. Thank you, Ms. Summer.
Thank you.
We could never accomplish what we've been able to do in our local communities without the support of the IP and Boyd Gaming. And on behalf of an entire community, I do want to say thank you, Jack, to you, your staff, from Lynn to Kim to Lee to Vince. What y'all have done for Jackson County and South Mississippi can never be repaid. So thank you so very much. Thank you.
I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. I know many of you have been here before, and if you've not, thank you especially for coming here the first time ever and enjoying the 32 restaurant and this wonderful food. The great staff that we have here, Mr. John in the back, who dedicates the most of his life to being here. Thank you, young man. And I'd like to also thank you and congratulate all of you for all your tireless efforts, hard work, and dollars out of your pocket to make this foundation as successful as it has been for many, many years. And I'm going to recite a bit of a story that I've told a while back. Boyd Gaming, as a part of IP Casino, have been around now for about 1.5 years. And it was about that much time ago that I was sitting with Lee and some of the other folks, and we were going through the history of the charitable causes that this property has been able to fund over the many, many years when it was just a charity. And it was a very interesting conversation, and we got to this Baco McCarty, and I'm like, okay, I don't recognize that. That doesn't sound like anything I've ever heard in my life as a fund. And he's like, oh, this is really great stuff. You know, this is really, really good. And I'm looking at these dollars going, I don't know, I just don't get this. So what do they do? Well, they do all this wonderful stuff. He said, well, you really got to know this guy Todd. I said, well, I don't know Todd. So he kept telling me and working his stuff. And I said, okay, I'll buy in, and we'll see how it goes. So then I met Todd. And now I get it. And that was my story before. I've never seen a man work so hard and does so much for what he's got to work with. So we feel, and I think you also join me in saying, we feel really good about handing our money over to this man and the people that work with him and the causes that they support, because I think it's the right thing to do. So we hope that we'll be able to continue to do that as best that we possibly can for many, many years to come. So thank you again, and keep doing all that great stuff you do. So now, before everybody falls asleep, I just want to let you know that I found out that that chocolate dessert is 400 pounds of chocolate per serving, just in case you were wondering. I don't know about calories, but it's 400 pounds of chocolate per serving. So I get the wonderful, wonderful opportunity to hand out a couple dollars, so I really look forward to doing this. And they gave me money. They don't usually do that because usually they don't trust me. And I think somebody's got a great big check that is impossible to deposit. That's always fun. I always wonder about that. Why do we do that, right? They hand out these great huge checks that nobody can do anything with. But that's good. So if we could get Todd, Marshall Smith, and Evelyn McCarty to come up for a moment, and we are going to pass out $200,000. That we are very, very happy and very proud to be able to do.
Can you see it? It's your commute, your way of life. Here, more than 28,000 feet below the surface, setting half a dozen world records for technological innovation without a single safety or environmental incident. As the world demands more energy, Chevron attempts the extraordinary to power the world right now. This is the power of human energy. Chevron.
Win? No. Click. What?
Yes, I would like to order a 4x8 banner.
Great.
And I need it today.
Today? Really?
And I'm gonna need it today.
Guys, she's gonna need this banner today.
Really?
Sure.
Wow.
Your sign gun can't load you like we do.
Gulf Sales and Supply has over $500,000 in DeWalt inventory. Whether it's a generator, whether it's a power tool, whether it's a rotary hammer, or accessories. If you need a DeWalt product, Gulf Sales has it all.
Hi, Marshall Smith with Gulf Sales and Supply. Come on down and we'll fix you up with the right tool for the right job.
I buy all my DeWalt power tools from Gulf Sales and Supply, the largest DeWalt distributor in the Gulf Coast.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
The Baco McCarty Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to making dreams come true across South Mississippi.
Just like to say thank you to the Baco McCarty Foundation, who has been an excellent asset to the Pascagoula School District. Without their help, our children would not be able to enjoy the wonderful learning experiences we have at the Aaron Jones Family Interactive Center.
Make a difference. Give back to your local community. Learn more about the Baco McCarty Foundation today.
At Butch Hostelett Chevrolet in Pascagoula.
It's time to cowboy up and mark down every car and truck in the Butch Hostelett Corral.
We're shooting straight with the best deals regardless. New 2013 Chevy Silverado, crew cab or extended cab, $9,000 off. New Malibu, $5,000 off the MSRP. Only at Butch Hostelett Chevrolet Cadillac in Pascagoula. Where will beat your best deal? Regardless. Smoking is bad for you.
M&M Bank has been a community banking leader on the Gulf Coast since 1932. We've seen the good and the bad, but no matter the circumstances, M&M Bank has endured with you, and we still believe the relationships of our customers, families, friends, and neighbors will continue to be the most important asset of M&M Bank. Visit us today and see why it's better to bank with hometown people that you know.
Welcome back, everyone. We've seen some great video clips. We got a whole bunch more. It was a tremendous evening, and I want to say a very special thank you again to the IP Casino Resort and Spa, Fred's, all of our corporate sponsors, all of our volunteers, everybody coming together to make this such a tremendous cause and a tremendous foundation that benefits our entire Gulf Coast region. Special thanks to WGUD for capturing all these moments, putting them all together for us. As you can see, we do a lot of great things in South Mississippi, and we would love to have your help. So enjoy these clips, and until next time, this is Todd Trenchard saying so long, and may God bless.
Thank you, Todd. You're a little taller than me there. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate you coming tonight. And I'd like to say first an extra special thank you to the people who work here at the IP, the food service staff, the cooks, the chefs, the hostess, the manager, everyone who will make this a great experience for you. I really hope you enjoy yourself tonight. They do a fine job, and I'm not just saying that because I work here. Baco McCarty's core mission, as most of you know, is to support youth, education, and the arts on the coast. And I cannot think of a better place for us to put our efforts into than the youth of this world. The book of Proverbs says something like, train a youth in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not turn from it. It is important for us to be a positive guide for the youth of today, now more than ever. The IP is very happy to be part of giving back to the community through an organization like Baco that makes a difference right here at home in our backyard. And times are tough right now, and charitable funding is more difficult than ever to come across. Companies and individuals both have tightened their purse strings, and that's occurring nationwide. But Boyd Gaming is committed in spite of the tough times, and I thank my employer, the IP, for that commitment. More to come on that a little later in the program. I'd also like to take this opportunity, though, to thank another organization. Their leadership, and they're partnering with Baco McCarty, not just financially, but also in terms of time, in terms of philosophy. An organization who many people may not realize is really the very reason that Baco McCarty Foundation operates with a minimal amount of administrative costs. And I would like to recognize them tonight, and that is M&M Bank and their leader, Royce Cummins. Thank you, M&M Bank. In addition to Royce, he has a lot of people who clearly see the reasons that the hometown people you know, is that the right tagline? Hometown people that you know are so critical to this community. You see Todd and Elizabeth and Henry and many others who work with them who are always out sacrificing their time with their families to work these events. And I'm not sure the community realizes what a tremendous amount of personal time the M&M folks sacrifice to make the coast a better place. Anyway, it is through your efforts and many of those surrounding you here in this room that the programs that Baco McCarty supports are possible. In Luke chapter 3, verse 11, when the people were asking what they should do, John the Baptist said to them, "The man with 2 coats should share with him who has none." The man with 2 coats should share with him who has none. Everyone in this room has been blessed in some way, and tonight we thank you for sharing those blessings, whether it be an actual coat when you have 2, or better yet, by giving the youth the tools to make mini coats through scholarships and other funding that promotes our culture.
First of all, thank you, Todd, for having confidence in us and saying that we can even raise part of that amount of money. I hope we don't let you down and do a good job on that. But we're here to say thank you tonight, and I have a couple little thank you stories I want to share. Greg's going to say thank you to a program he's involved in, and also I'm going to say one for me. But first, Evelyn McCarty, Royce Cummins. If it weren't for Jolly McCarty, the Besher family would not be here in Jackson County. And we want to thank you because we got that telephone call when we were offered our first McDonald's in Goshen, Mississippi, 102 years ago. That said, "This is Jolly McCarty. Would you like a loan for your McDonald's?" "Oh yeah, we don't have any money." "Yeah, we'd like a loan." But thank you to him. We'll never forget it. And thank you to Murchison Marine Bank. Now I'm here to say thank you to the IP because my husband loves tonight's dinner. The last time we were here, we came up on the elevator, all 32 floors. We saw a sign out in the foyer that said, "Private party." Wedding rehearsal. I got me a great daughter-in-law. But the sign out said private party. Nobody was going into this Club 32, the restaurant 32, except the private party. my husband turns to me and looks and says, "How much does that cost?" And I can tell you to this day, a lot. So thank you to the IP, to all you do for the community. We really appreciate it. We are charged to say how much we appreciate the Baco McCarty Foundation. I have been involved for a long time with the Explosion of Excellence. If you have not heard about it in Jackson County and you would like to donate tonight, a $250 book scholarship will be accepted at the door on the way out. We have no problem taking that. We have done this for many, many years. Baco McCarty Foundation has given us every year at least $5,000. And Todd tried to tell me that that's the most that any donor has given. Well, I beg to differ. If you've ever met McDonald's and known what we've given, Todd, you're only Ty, you're not the most. So we do appreciate it, and we have, if you don't know what it is and haven't seen it, and briefly, it is the top 10% of all graduating seniors in Jackson County who come together and celebrate their achievements. We give them a $250 book scholarship, and then we start our little game where we start drawing names for $1,000, another $1,000, and then Todd has given us several times $5,000. And I remember one year particularly when I called the name of the lady, of the student that won, and the mother was jumping up and down and cheering. When she went to sit back down, she fell down, she fell off the chair, and I'm like, uh-oh, we might need a $5,000 scholarship for the mother. But we really, if you haven't been to the Explosion of Excellence, we're really thankful for the foundation for giving us the money that they do. And we wouldn't be where we are without you. And Greg has one he'd like to thank.
Well, I'd just like to say I'm very excited about doing the golf tournament. I've been playing it for years and really look forward to it. And obviously, when your mom calls and tells you, or asks you to help with something, you don't say that. So we are excited about it. But I've been serving on the Ronald McDonald House board for a while, and the Baco McCarty has been a huge part of getting all the events together for that and raising money for that, which is a wonderful charity. Most of y'all probably know about it. But we started a couple of years ago a tennis tournament. And a lot of people do golf tournaments. It's easy to get a lot of people to play golf, but tennis is a little bit different. And the support that the IP and the Baco McCarty gave us for that tennis tournament has been wonderful. And I think we're in our 3rd year now, and we've raised a couple $100,000 for a tennis tournament. And it's really been a great thing. So this year, working with the golf, I play golf all my life since we were little, so I'm really looking forward to it, and appreciate all the support that everybody's giving us.
So our thank yous are thank you very, very much.
Thank you, everyone. Just want to thank you for inviting us for the 3rd year here. We do want to thank Paul, who encouraged us when we purchased his local pharmacies to participate in this and keep his tradition alive and going. So, Paul, thank you for that. I do want to take a moment and introduce Alan Crockett. Alan is our EVP and Chief Merchandising Officer. Also, we have Reggie Jacobs, who's our EVP Real Estate Supply Chain, Bill Rampy, our VP of Pharmacy Operations, with us tonight. We've been bringing different people down from Memphis. We came down this afternoon, visited our stores, and then we were able to enjoy this wonderful meal and this nice event this evening with you. So without further ado, on behalf of Fred's Super Dollar Stores and Pharmacy in the Gulf Coast region, we are proud to increase our donation, contribute $10,000 to the Baco McCarty Foundation this year. May not be at the level of the golf tournament and the IP, but think of it as the tip on the golf tournament. We do compliment you for all that you do in the region, and you can look forward to our continued participation in the future. And one commercial, if you need some help, we put together a Facebook page. It's for the Gulf Coast and all the community events and efforts that Paul works with, and we would look forward to you to joining in, posting some things out there, liking us, and so on. So Paul's been working hard to build that Facebook page. He's a Facebook fan, and we're going to get him more involved in technology as we go forward. So again, thank you. We appreciate it, and have a great evening. Thank you.
This year they actually brought the check. I remember last year they forgot the check. This year they actually got it.
Now, Pat, you're $10,000 closer to your goal.
Yeah.
So that's our first official designation to the golf tournament.
Good evening. As Mr. Trenshaw stated, I am Jeremy Anderson, an alumni of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Jackson County and a proud supporter of the Baco McCarty Foundation. I want to first thank all of you for all you do to better our communities. I stand before you as a college graduate, and it's because of the IP Casino and the Baco McCarty Foundation that I am able to do so. So many young people today have some of the same dreams that I had. As early as 16, I had dreams of, or still do have dreams of, becoming the governor, becoming the president of the United States. And so many young people have those same dreams. However, early on I knew that those dreams were impossible without a college education. So many young people have these same struggles of not being able to afford college. My senior year, I competed to become the spokesperson for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Mississippi, but I fell short by becoming the winner, the first runner-up for that competition. Because of my accomplishments, the Baco McCarty Foundation was able to step in and provide an academic scholarship to me. Affording college in today's economy is more difficult than ever before. But with communities working together and great people like yourselves, supporting local causes that support our youth, we can inspire and provide a better opportunity to young people in our community. Thank you for having me, and please continue to invest in our young people because we are the future. Thank you.
Evening, and we was here for a great cause right here at the IP Casino in Biloxi for the Coast 100, and I promise you it was fantastic. You should have been here, ladies and gentlemen. They raised almost $1 million, and it's going to, you know, people in the community, you know, someone that needs a scholarship or someone that needs help because they've been misplaced from their home. It's a great organization. Baycott did a great job tonight right here at the IP Casino. And as you can see in the background, the event and the dinner is over, but people are still mingling. People are still having a good time right here, WGUD. I'm your host, MD. You know, Jamarius Jones, AKA 2Dub, Tim Wall, we're all in the building for I Got Todd. That's right. Todd, he hosts with great energy. He had a great atmosphere in here. I felt good to be here, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the IP Casino.